So I just turned on the conveyor here, and look what came out. Probably seed coating they got. I don't know. That's exactly what it is. Gotta watch out for that. I'll plug the drill up. Now after I load for seed for the day, I'm gonna go through and make sure all my hoses are connected. Make sure I'm not spilling beans everywhere. We do have blockage monitors. They do not work very well. And sometimes the hose can come undone on the other side of a blockage monitor. And so the blockage monitor says it's flowing fine. Well, yeah, it's flowing fine right onto the ground. Common ones that tend to come undone are ones that usually around fold points that are usually, you know, kind of getting pulled just a little bit or pushed a little bit every now and then. This is my doing. I accidentally kind of kicked it and pulled it out, but see what I mean? Hose comes off. Undo that hose clamp. Slide her back in. Tighten her up. Doing borders, headlands, whatever you want to call them. Odd shaped fields. Almost done. These odd shaped corners make it nice to have some clutches on the planter to shut off half of it. You wouldn't think it saves that much seed, but over a long term it does. Almost done with the second farm up today. This one was a lot more square and nice. Kind of coming up on still early afternoon, but mid-afternoon. And I'm getting down on this fill of the drill. I'm getting down to under half. There's a smaller farm down the road from our home farm. It's about 16 acres, so I think I might go do that. Let's check and make sure all the hoses are together. We're done here. When I pulled into this farm from the first one I started at this morning, there was a hose off, so I'm sure there'll be a gap over there. And of course it was on the back side of the seed blockage. Well, now we're over drilling a big field by the home farm. Neighbor is helping out. He has two 15-foot box drills. One's a 1560 but converted to like a 1590. And I think the other one is a 1590, but you get a lot done. I honestly like them better than air seeders, because air seeders are just so much more problems to have. The fiance here brought some grub out. Thank you. Yeah. Mike just got the seed tender back to the farm. He got out of work, so next couple rounds we're going to throw a toad in, but we'll see where we're at. Well, I ran out of seed in this big field, and then neighbor's got both his drills out here now. He finished up his personal stuff, so trying to get rid of some seed now. I did over half the field. They're working on the other half. Right there, you got a 4430 John Deere with a 1560 grain drill behind it. It's converted to like 1590 as the updates. Down there, got the 8400 and another 15-foot grain drill. Let's go disking. Mike's planting. Neighbor's finishing up like the last 10 acres of that field with his two drills. Not too much left there. So let's go get some more ground worked up. Rain's coming tomorrow, so hammer down. Well, now we're over fitting some more ground ahead of the drill. Farm's pretty heavy clay, and then it drops down in this black dirt. Two sides of the road. I don't know, there's like 30 acres here, so it should go pretty quickly. Chisel plowed it. It was cover crops. The reason we chisel plowed it is because we had it tiled. So, and we were originally going to plant the corn, but plans changed. Well, Jim's taking over for me. He's gonna start disking this farm we own that's a couple miles away from the home farm. Tell you what, these new Fords are insane. Crazy. Hydraulic adjust rolling baskets on that disc do just as good a job as like me pulling this rolling basket instead of side-by-side pass. It looks just as good, really. And that disc we're demoing, that bigger one, it also has a hitch, so you can, if you really want a finer pass yet, I mean like a finer seat bed yet, you can pull a rolling basket behind it. Ever since the high wind tornado went through the area, we've had a lot of trees and branches and sticks down in the fields. The little ones I don't worry about so much. The disc just mulches them up, buries them. These ones, no good. I'm out here, might as well grab a few more. Just got done disking. See, Dad is cranking out the corn acres on the sprayer. I got the floater put in the barn. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I want it sitting outside. Shut the battery shut off because it'll go dead if you let it sit for like a week or two. Who knows when that'll be moved. Closing house. Just kidding. Now we're loading up the drill with some early maturity soybeans. Just loaded the drill up with 2 totes of some early maturity soybeans. 2 totes pretty much fills the drill all the way up. Well, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm just going to finish drilling here for the night. Mike's been drilling all day. 1 o'clock in the morning. Planting update. 1 field down, 1 to go. We're cruising. It's technically just 1 big field, but it curves around a house, and so we call it, it's like 2 fields. It used to be 2 fields before we took out the fence row. Closing in on 2 a.m. check, and we're really starting to get low on the fuel there. Probably should have topped off at the farm. Well, I should be home by 3 o'clock, so this will be done. Racing the rain, doing this pass, and I got half a pass or a quarter of a pass right there, so I can just shut off one side of the air seeder on this next pass. Never works out that, you know, I'm gonna end up in the back of this farm. It's a pretty big field, so can't end up closer to the road. That's how it always works out though. We got 2 bars of fuel left. I got about 3 miles home. About, I don't know, close to halfway done. I usually drill about 10 gears, like 16, 1700 RPM, puts you about 5 miles an hour. I switched up to 11th gear at like 1350 RPM, which is still plenty of RPM. Yeah, I just burn a little less fuel that way. Let's just make her home, please. Well, today, YouTube, we're no-tilling some soybeans. Doing a really nice job on some soybean stubble. Got a John Deere 8400 and a drill going down there. It's in like a 35-acre field. I'm just making sure that the drill isn't running out. Oh, we just ran out of seed here. Got to finish up with that drill. He's got half to 3/4 tank left, so there ain't much left in this field. This side of the drill ran out before that side, so I told him just to drop it down in this headland that's already done and run it out completely if he can on his way to the road. Makes for vacuuming out a lot nicer. So he's gonna finish drilling with that outfit. And they're gonna go get lunch. Me and Amber have been discing all morning, and I'm gonna go no-till some ground, and he's gonna come over and help me with that drill. Now we're no-tilling the big drill now. He's still helping us drill. We got this field about done. Kind of see where he's been.